Alright, so what are we making today?
Alright, well, these are clams. They're supposed to be little necks, but I think that is approaching a top neck size.
Wow, those are huge. Good job at harvesting them.
Yeah, spent a lot of time at H Mart digging these clams up. By the way, if any of you rake your own clams, let me know about the general process in the comment section, because I have no idea where to start. I know guys put on waders and go with like a clam rake or a shovel. You need a license, you need permits. Let us know. Our mirepoix, ginger, garlic, scallion, which is your Chinese mirepoix. And then to that I'm adding a chili, some shallots, basil. Now, this is like a Taiwanese dish. The flavor profile is very southern Taiwan.
Cool.
Okay, so we'll just dice everything up. Okay, ginger. Now I need a couple slices for the steaming liquid. Right. The juice is what makes the sauce. You know, you're doing clams, linguine, same thing.
Is it adding a little heat?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Is there a classic Thai chili?
I guess, yeah. I really don't know my chilies that well. So I'm removing the seeds. I'm leaving a little bit of the membrane. And these we're just gonna slice slight bias. Oh wait, this knife, man, it works really nice with this roll cut.
Oh yeah.
Run your knife through a couple of times and that's it. We're gonna turn this on and just let it heat up. And then we're gonna use sake.
Nice.
And use sake to steam it open. You can use regular rice wine, but the thing with clams is you don't know how salty they're gonna be. And regular cooking rice wine has salt content. If you're using cooking rice wine, I will cut it with water. While that heats up, we're gonna wash the clams. People soak them, they put baking powder, I don't know what they do. I just rinse them off. You know, give it like 3 or 4 good passes in cold water right before you go to bed. And then we're gonna strain out the juice anyway. All right, so now the alcohol sort of boiled off. We drop our clams in. Look out.
They're enormous.
Yeah, I don't know how they sell these as little necks. Like that is a big little neck.
Yeah.
What the f is that? That is like a soup clam. Unbelievable.
More like chowder.
Yeah, but it's okay. That's why it's even more important that you pull these as they open, because these are gonna get so tough. All right, and then lid on. We'll check it in about 3 minutes. Every now and then give the pan a small shake. That helps them open up. All right, so it's been about 5 minutes. You see we have a few that are open up. Since they're so large, I'm gonna give them another 30 seconds before I start pulling the ones that open up first. So yeah, so I'm just pulling the ones that open, and I'll put this in a large metal bowl. And I'll explain why later. But all right, that one open. So that's 100% yield. So that's our clams. They're just gonna hang out in that bowl. And then I'm gonna just tip the juice and reserve the juice. And then we can start making our sauce. While we let this heat up, I'm gonna stir. All right, so we have black bean garlic sauce. We don't need a lot. This is very powerful. would would say that's like less than a tablespoon. And then just maybe a dollop oyster sauce, 2 dollops. All right, that's maybe a teaspoon. Just a drizzle of dark soy, just to loosen it up. So another half a teaspoon. Then I'm adding, I would say, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. Just stir this out and use a little bit more sugar. 2 teaspoons sugar. Okay, and we might not use all of this, but that's pretty much the ratio. Most of the flavor is going to come from the black bean sauce. Now the oil is hot, your vegetable mirepoix goes in. Just a very small pinch of salt because the clam juice and the black bean sauce is very salty. And then now I'm going to add maybe half a tablespoon of sugar. I'm going to caramelize the sugar right into the oil. And then we'll let this toast down. And in the meantime, here's the clam juice.
Yep.
We're gonna taste it. This looks pretty salty. So that is extremely salty. Wow. So you do that to get a gauge on how much you're gonna use. So that's very salty. It's very briny. It tastes good. We're gonna use maybe a little less than half a cup. That's it. A little bit of pepper. And now this black bean mixture is gonna go in. And this has to toast in the hot oil. This is like tomato paste. You can smell that, right?
Oh yeah, it smells great.
Alright, so now, about another minute pass, put our clam juice in. I'm gonna cut it with a little water. And that really depends on how salty the clam juice is. Sometimes they're not that salty. Now we're gonna taste. Very good. A little too sweet, so then we'll add a little bit more clam juice. That's pretty good. Okay. This is a cornstarch slurry. It's equal parts cornstarch and water. And make sure you stir it out. I want this pretty thick. All right, now turn the heat off, basil goes in.
You're just gonna fold it in?
Just fold in the basil. That's it. This might seem like a lot of basil, and it is a lot of basil. But it's good. Yep.
Basil wilts.
Yep, once the basil wilts, this is done. Off the heat, and we'll assemble. Keeping the clams in the metal bowl so I don't scratch up any hands. Now everything goes in. Here. These clams are monstrous. So you want to coat all the shells and plate. There's no clam in this one. You want these to be happy clams, right? That's sad. Face up, and then later we can sauce them again. See, that's what you want, but
yeah, that's the right amount of sauce to clam ratio.
That's right.
Now, would you ever use? Would you ever take the clams out of the shell?
Not really. No. Not for something like this.
Right. It's better presentation, right?
Yeah, because it's part of the fun, you know. Just kind of make a mound. All right. So now go back and just kind of fill in wherever you see a sad clam with no sauce. All right. That's pretty much it. Just bring in a little scallion greens. Don't eat all of it. That's it. That's the dish. You know, it's not very saucy, but
it's the right amount.
Very strong flavor.
Oh yeah.
A double what?
Double clam right there in one shell.
Oh, look at that.
All right, these are the clams.
It's good? It's better with rice.
Just the right amount of black bean sauce.
Yeah, you don't want to go crazy with that. That's very, very strong. Yeah, that's the sound of a slurping clam. Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, that's catch and cook. Well, cook clam Taiwanese style. And thanks for watching.